Question this whole show and I couldn't get it. You're gonna have to tune into the post game.
We'll have it going.
We've got Saturday night baseball here at Angel Stadium in Anaheim, and tonight it's game 2 of the series between the Giants and the Angels, and it's right here on NBC Sports Bay Area. Hi again, everybody. I'm Dwayne Kuiper. I am in Anaheim. Mike is in our studios in San Francisco. Well, the ball game last night, not a lot of hitting, but a lot of real good pitching, and the Giants are hoping they can get the same thing tonight out of Landon Roop.
Well, Landon Roop is capable of handcuffing a big league lineup. Now, he's proven that twice. His first outing, he had 4 innings. He struck out 8. His last outing in Philadelphia, he went 5 innings. He struck out 8. His opponent tonight is Kyle Hendricks, who has a great changeup. Why is that a big deal? Well, the Giants, the last 2 games, have been stuffed by changeups.
Yep.
Christian Sanchez in Philadelphia. Last night, Tyler Anderson. And tonight, the Giants are going to have to try and figure out Hendricks. 7-3 lifetime against the Giants with a 2.3 ERA. So it's the curveball against the changeup tonight.
Yeah, and if you look at some of the history of these Giants hitters against Hendricks, they're not very good. But tonight, it could be very different. All right, stay tuned. When we come back, we'll have the lineups and the first pitch right after this.
This telecast is brought to you by Toyota, class-leading MPG, and more hybrid models than any other brand. Toyota, let's go places. By Cache Creek Casino Resort, Northern California's premier entertainment destination. And by Mancini's Sleep World. 3,100 tariff-free mattresses are ready to deliver free next day from our Livermore warehouse while supplies last. This telecast is brought to you by Toyota, class-leading MPG, and more hybrid models than any other brand. Toyota, let's go places. And by Cache Creek Casino Resort, Northern California's premier entertainment destination.
All right, back here at Angel Stadium as we get ready for game 2 of this 3-game series. Also on this road trip, this is game 9. Our game time weather is presented by the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. It's pretty warm, but it's about to cool off. Right now, 68 degrees, light winds, and a perfect night to pitch and a perfect night to hit.
All right, let's take a look at the light winds you're talking about. And they're coming in from right field right now at a lower altitude, and then they get up around pop-up height, and things start to swirl. And in the end, you see the swirl starts to go out towards right field if you can get the ball up high enough. So pretty standard for the stadium here in Anaheim. Bottom line, it's a great place to hit.
Mark Holbert representing Bob Melvin as they exchange lineup cards. The Angels about ready to take the field. And while we wait on them, let's take a look at the Giants starting lineup. It'll be Mike Yastrzemski to lead things off, followed by Willy Adames and then Jung-Hoo Lee. Matt Chapman will be the cleanup hitter, followed by Elliot Ramos, 5th. Lamont Wade Jr. in the 6th slot. Wilmer Flores, the DH. He'll hit 7th, and it's Patrick Bailey, 8th, and Tyler Fitzgerald will hit in the 9th spot. Giants trying to bounce back after getting shut out last night by Tyler Anderson, who was very, very good.
On the hill tonight for the Angels will be the right-handed veteran Kyle Hendricks. Hendricks in his 11th year at the big league level, 35 years of age, 6'3", 190-pounder, former 8th-round pick of the Rangers back in 2011. This is what he's done in 3 starts. 0-1 with a 4.20 ERA. Hendricks, born in Newport Beach. I mean, it's just a stone throw from Angel Stadium. And here he is after a career in Chicago, finishing things off here in Anaheim. Let's take a look at the StatCast 3D powered by Google Cloud as to what you can feature, what he features and what you can expect. A lot of changeups. It's a power changeup. You'll see that over 40% of the time. He also sinks the fastball when he's right. He puts a lot of balls on the ground. And his curveball, along with the changeup, are also pitches that can induce a ground ball. Lifetime against the Giants, he's had great success, 7-3 with a 2.33 ERA. The changeup has plagued a lot of these hitters that the Giants are throwing up there against Hendricks tonight. That's 3 consecutive changeup pitchers in a row. Right now, we're going to check out the Angels defense. It's brought to you by Walkup Personal Injury Law. Starting in the outfield from left to right, it'll be Ward, Adele, and Soler. Neto and Renifo on the left side of the infield. Paris and Shonowell on the right side of the infield. And Logan O'Hoppe, he'll be in the squat, putting down the signs.
Giants in the dugout. Their dugout getting ready. As I mentioned, 4-4 on this trip with this game and tomorrow remaining. Giants have only had 6 home games, so they're looking forward to starting a 4-game series against Milwaukee on Monday. But first, tonight and tomorrow afternoon. And here's Mike Yastrzemski. Beautiful night. Maybe another sellout crowd. Fireworks after the game. So here we wait on the first pitch. It is on its way, and it's a called strike. So we get started at 6:39. And the 0-1 delivery to Yastrzemski. Yaz hits one right on the button to the shortstop, Neto, and that's how this game gets started. Spanish audio is available on the SAP channel, and it's brought to you by your Northern California Honda dealers. With one out, here's Willy Adames. Adames, of all these hitters in this lineup for the Giants tonight, has the most history against Hendricks. All those years Hendricks with the Cubs and Adames with the Brewers. 4 for 23 with a couple of doubles and a home run, but he's also struck out 9 times against Kyle Hendricks. The home plate umpire is Eric Bacchus. Laz Diaz, Mike Estabrook, Brian Honora from first to third. Here's the 2-0. Throw it in
And there's the
time.
changeup. You know, he's got a two-seam grip with it, and you get a little tail, a little sink. Just amazing command of it.
Well, that pitch very well could have been called a strike.
Well, Eric Bacchus, I had him pegged as a guy that looks for strikes in a very consistent strike zone. And if you get any help, you get at the top of the strike zone. He's had 2 pitches he could have called a strike at the top, and he hasn't done it until then.
It's the same pitch, and this time called a strike.
We do believe that around baseball, the strike zones for umpires behind the plate have really tightened up.
And the 3-2. And the walk. So here's Jung-Hoo Lee, who's never faced Kyle Hendricks before.
Take a look at our Great Resort and Casino leaderboard on Jung-Hoo Lee. National League ranks this season 2nd in average, 5th in OBP, 3rd in slugging percentage, 3rd in OPS, 3rd in base hits, 1st in doubles, and 4th in runs scored. He has caught the eye of baseball fans around the country and across the Atlantic and Pacific.
2 balls and no strikes. He had a very nice bunt base hit in the game last night. And consequently, now you can see where Rengifo is playing. Here's the strike. Overall, 361, 3 home runs, 14 runs batted in. Chopper near the bag. They'll get the out at first, and now in scoring position is Adames. So the Giants an opportunity with a runner in scoring position here in the 1st inning. Chapman last night, 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. And a strike. He's 0 for 7 in his career against Kyle Hendricks.
Hendricks, the pride of Dartmouth University up in New Hampshire.
Swinging a drive. High and deep to left. It is out of here. And the Giants lead 2-0. Chapman with his 4th, and it ends up in the Giants bullpen.
Let's take a look at the location. I mean, that's just right out there in his kill zone, above the belt, middle away. And it had to sound. And right away, you got a chance to hear as to how many Giants fans are in the ballpark tonight.
That is a fact. Here's Ramos. Ramos takes a strike. 1 for 4 last night. 226 overall, 3 home runs, 9 driven in. Most of Ramos's damage was done very early. Guys, this one out of play. Early, meaning on that first 6-game road trip through Cincinnati and Houston. Nobody on, 2 outs. Wide to make it 1-2. So a good start for the Giants and for Matt Chapman. It's a jam shot to second for the young second baseman Paris, and that'll end the inning. A run on a walk and a home run. And when it leaves the park, it is definitely bye-bye baby. Giants 2, Angels coming up.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of the San Francisco Giants and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the San Francisco Giants Baseball Club, LLC.
Giants take a quick 2-0 lead. Let's take a quick peek at the Angels lineup. Ward, Rengifo, and Trout. Jorge Soler, the cleanup hitter, followed by Ohapi, Shawnuel, and then Neto. Paris will hit 8th, and Adele will hit 9th. Taylor Ward 0 for 4 last night, hitting .225. Only one hitter in this Angels lineup has faced Roop before. There's a strike on that curveball, and that's Soler, and he's only had 1 at bat. Got him.
Well, he showed up with a good curveball. Take a look at the numbers for Landon Roop, who is making his 4th start of the season. 1-1 with a 4.80 ERA. 20 strikeouts in 15 innings against 7 walks. Really a great curveball, and you'll see a lot of them tonight.
Rengifo 0 for 4 last night, hitting .229. With Trout on deck. Line drive, base hit as he goes the opposite way.
It's one of the strengths of Rengifo. Let's take a look at the Giants defense. It's brought to you by Walk-Up Personal Injury Law. Starting in their outfield from left to right, it'll be Ramos, Lee, and Yastrzemski. Good assist arms across the board. Adames, Chapman on the left side, Fitzgerald, Wade on the right side. Patrick Bailey, he'll be in the squad putting down the signs.
Here's Trout 0 for 3 last night. Webb struck him out 3 times.
That's quite an accolade to put on your resume.
Swing and a miss.
Roop, big guy, 6'2", 215, really put together, strong shouldered. 26 years old, still a rookie. Roop out of the University of North Carolina at Wilmington. A native of North Carolina.
Swinging a foul. And it's now 2-2. Soler on deck. We're in the bottom of the first.
Roop throws more curveballs than anybody else in baseball.
Got him.
Curveball. And a good one. Let's take a look at the StatCast 3D powered by Google Cloud on Landon Roop. Mentioned the curveball, and he throws that as often as he throws the fastball. That's a lot of curveballs. He also has a changeup that he's working on. It's becoming a pretty good pitch for him, and he's also toying around with a cutter. So he's got 4 different types of movement.
Soler takes that breaking ball down low. 0 for 3 last night, hitting .265. Lots of power, as you well know. There's a strike right at the knees at 93.
Roop, one of the toughest guys in the Giants pitching staff to steal a base off of. He's very quick out of the stretch.
And another strike. The
1.08 unload time. It's like Kirk Reeder.
Angels don't steal much. Trout's got a couple of steals. Kyron Paris, the second baseman's got 5. Runner goes, pitches outside, and he got him. What I meant was an outside strike, and that'll end the inning. Soler doesn't think so. It's 2-0 Giants.
This telecast is brought to you by your NorCal Honda dealers. For a great selection of Hondas, search your local Honda dealer today.
Giants with a 2-0 lead is Lamont Wade. Jr. is going to lead things off. If you just joined us, Matt Chapman with a 2-run home run in the first. So here's Wade. Wade took an 0 for 3. But he has had some success against Kyle Hendricks. Hits a high fly ball to left. Ward broke in, now back, and he'll put it away for out number 1.
Celebrate 25 years of Giants history at Oracle Park with a commemorative brick, and you can secure your place in Giants history by engraving a special message or tribute on a brick along the Scenic Bay Trail across McCovey Cove. Each purchase includes a complimentary keepsake brick for your home or your office. sfgiants.com/bricks.
Here's Wilmer Flores, and Wilmer takes a breaking ball for a strike. 3 for 21 for Flores against Hendricks. Wilmer overall 225, 6 home runs, and his 23 RBIs, very impressive.
Hendricks, when he's on, he can wear out the outside corner just with pinpoint precision with all of his pitches.
Wilmer goes the other way. Foul.
I think the approach that Wilmer has, I mean, he's trying to stay inside the ball, think right field. Think right field against a changeup pitcher, you have a little bit longer to kind of try and wait back with that approach. If you try and pull him, that's when you run into trouble.
Line to left. Ward got a good jump, and he'll track it down. Warriors kick off the first round of the playoffs against the Rockets tomorrow at 5:30. And it's right here on NBC Sports Bay Area and streaming on the NBC Sports app. Here's Bailey. Bailey looking to get a swing going. He's hitting at 170. Looking for his first home run. He's had 5 lifetime at bats against Hendricks, and he's 0 for 5. The 1-1. Little low. A good take. I mean, Bailey at times have chased a pitch just like that, but this time he took it to make it 3-1.
You see a lot of Hendricks pitches wind up below the strike zone. You really have to be patient against a guy like Hendricks. Not going to impress you with velocity. It's just something he doesn't have. He's never had. I mean, he's always been below the average fastball with his velocity on the fastball. But his movement, his deception with speed, and his control are impeccable.
Little pop-up down the left field line. That's going to be off that sidewall, and it remains 3-2.
Did you like hitting off of softballers?
You know what? Guys that had really, really good control, they're always going to give you trouble. Hit to left. Ward is going to put in the books is 3 putouts here in the second. Angels are coming up.
This telecast is brought to you by UCSF Health. All-star care for every fan. UCSF Health is the official healthcare partner of the San Francisco Giants.
Giants fans here in attendance at Angel Stadium as the catcher Logan O'Hoppe stands in. 0 for 3 last night with 3 strikeouts. Remember, Webb struck out 12 and lost. And a pop-up with the second baseman Fitzgerald calling and catching. 1 out. So here's Nolan Shonowell. Shonowell takes a strike. He had a hit in 3 at-bats last night, hitting at .282, a couple of home runs. Swing and a miss. Is that a changeup, Mike?
Changeup. And that's the pitch that he didn't really have out of the bullpen. I mean, he was pretty much a 2-pitch guy. When he got into the rotation, I mean, he started to develop that changeup more. In fact, that really was the development of that pitch got him in the rotation. But it's going to be a pitch that he eventually throws a lot of because it's a good one.
And this is foul. Neto to follow. This is a flare and it's going to fall.
Well, see Unseen Oceans and Dino Days, 2 new exhibits, one epic adventure at the California Academy of Sciences. Check it out. Very cool.
Didn't we have a World Series party there?
Yes, we did.
I think we did. Strike call to Neto. One for 3 last night. And shortstop that has been very impressive. Had 23 home runs last year. Good breaking ball. 1 and 2. Most of these Angels hitters are seeing that Landon Root curveball for the first time. Towards the hole, but cut off. That's 1. And a pair. And that'll end the inning. 3rd inning coming up.
This telecast is brought to you by Clark Pest Control. For over 75 years, California's leader in pest control technology.
Third inning, Tyler Fitzgerald to lead it off with the Giants leading 2-0. And Hendricks breaks out his big curveball. And he steals the strike.
And that's what that pitch is good for. Stealing strikes.
Shoots this one up the middle. Kicks off the mound right to the second baseman, Paris, who just throws him out.
If you're hitting off of Kyle Hendricks, you're thinking about sinking fastballs and you're thinking about changeups. You're not thinking about curveballs. And he's got really good command of that big curveball.
I think the youngster, Kyron Paris, just realized that with Fitzgerald running, you better pick it up a little bit. Here's Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski bounced out to short to open up the ball game. Did it well. And a base hit. And will Yaz test Soler? He will. And the throw. And it's not in time.
That was a bullet. It got deep in the right center field gap. And if you're rounding first base and you see that right fielder, you can see the numbers on his back. That's your cue to go. And Yastrzemski picked it up and realized there was an opportunity there. Still a bit of a gamble because Soler's got a pretty good arm. More accurate throw, they probably would have had it, but the gamble paid off. It's a hustle double.
Here's Adames, who drew a walk in the first. And he shoots from the right. He's got a base hit. And they're going to wave in Yastrzemski. And here's the throw home. It's cut off. And now they've got Adames in a rundown. And let's see what Adames can do. He'll get tagged out. And the Giants pick up a run. It's 3-0.
We watched Willy Adames take his batting practice today, and he really, for the second day in a row, worked the right side of the field. And it paid off for him here because that approach had nothing but right field written all over it. He waited and cashed in on a nice one-out RBI.
Here's Jung-Hoo Lee, who rolled out to second. So a pitch clock violation on Jung-Hoo Lee. And now he's behind 0-2.
Watch the knob lead inside out. Just being very patient, not trying to be greedy. Take what that pitcher gives you.
Jung-Hoo, a little chopper foul.
You know, I figured out something. The only time the only time I like pitch count or pitch clock violations is when the other team does it.
Really surprised by that, but Giants pick up a run. All right, cheer for Jung Hoo Lee from the Jung Hoo Crew at Oracle Park. Tickets available in the special center field section. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday games. You can get a Jung Hoo Crew t-shirt. This is foul. April 25th through the 27th. sfgiants.com/crew. And I think we need to make these promos a little longer.
Yeah, well, well, we could shorten them. We have the power.
This is the local kid, Kyren Paris, who takes a ball, 1 ball and 1 strike. 0 for 3 last night, but hitting .306 with 5 home runs. He's got 8 RBIs and he's 5 for 5 in the stolen base department.
Former first-round pick. I mean, he's got talent.
Swing. Gonna miss. Not afraid to take a big cut.
No.
Take the Giants on the go this season and stream the Giants on the NBC Sports app, brought to you by Toyota.
See, now there's the length of a promo you want right there.
Yeah. With good rhythm.
Yeah, I got excited about that one.
Here's Joe Adell, and he takes a strike. 3 for 3
hits last night.
Yeah, 3 for 3.
From the 9th spot in the lineup. You don't see that happen very often.
Pulls this one foul.
Adell, another first-round pick. He was a 10th pick overall. Lots of power, lots of potential. Angels have been very patient with him.
Yeah, when we first saw him, Mike, it was probably 3 or 4 years ago. Big top prospect and an OUT. Not anymore. Got him.
Except for that time. That's 5 strikeouts for Roop the first time through the lineup. And, you know, when you have a curveball like his and you don't know him, you really disadvantage your first at bat. So a lot of education given to the Angels lineup the first time through.
Here's Ward. Ward chases, and it's 0-1. I mean, we're looking at Roop right now throwing that curveball maybe more than 50% of the time.
Well, he throws that curveball more than anybody in baseball.
Lined left field, and Ramos moving to his left puts it away to end the inning. 4th inning coming up. Welcome back to the broadcast booth presented by Lazy Boy. Dwayne Kuiper in Anaheim. Mike is in our studios in San Francisco. And Mike, when you had a really good curveball going, what'd you throw it? 30% of the time? 40?
Yeah, about 30%. I mean, I tried to save it, but you watch Landon Roop with his curveball, and he kind of reminds me a lot of Jacob Junis, who had a really good breaking ball. He threw it more than fastballs, and but you have to be strong to do that. And Landon Roop is strong.
This is coming our way and short. See the
Take
grip.
a look at the grip, and you can see the spin, how tight that spin is on the curveball. It's a kind of spin that if you're in that batter's box, you'll actually hear it make a noise. It's got a hum to it. I'm not making that up. That is a fact.
Chapman lines it to right, and it's going to be a one-hopper to Soler. Couple of good at-bats for Matt Chapman, and that's a leadoff single.
Well, another good example, though, of taking what Hendricks gives you. I mean, they know he likes to work the outside corner. He's going to get a lot of off-speed stuff. Even his fastball is 7 miles per hour under the average hitting speed velocity. So think the opposite way. That's a pre-planned at-bat and perfect execution.
Here's Ramos. Ramos hammers one to left. Ward back, but he's going to get there and make the catch. It was Adele in center field who had all the putouts yesterday. Ward already has had some work to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already here in the 4th inning. Chapman did hit one over his head. And here's Wade, who hit one to the warning track in left field that was caught in the 2nd. Giants lead 3-0. This big curveball in for a strike. Chapman got a huge jump, and he's going to steal it easily.
Just really kind of an abbreviated delivery from Hendricks, who's quick out of the stretch, but I think there was an anticipation even before he even started his motion.
Wade with a foul.
It's one thing you can time if you're a base runner at first base. You watch that pitcher. If he turns his head to look at you and then turns his head away to look at the plate, that's go time. And Chapman timed it perfectly.
And a pickoff play. There's Ron Washington. Been around a long time. So long, I might have played against him.
Yeah, me too. Good baseball man. Remember when the Giants went to the World Series in 2010, he was the manager of the Texas Rangers.
Yes, he was. Wade takes a close pitch for a walk.
Well, enjoy unbeatable perks this season. Giants ticket members save 30% compared to average ticket prices. Also receive unlimited ticket exchanges and enjoy discounts on concessions and merchandise. Go to sfgiants.com/memberships.
Front
They've
row.
been, yeah. Gamers.
Homer lined out to left in the 2nd. Here he takes a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Nothing makes a hitter talk to himself more than swinging through a changeup. It is the hardest pitch to look for and do something with. Even when you guess right, it's not easy to hit.
Well, I thought he was going to ring him up.
Me too. I think Wilmer felt the same way.
Got him. Tied him up.
Yeah, perfect pitch with 87-mile-an-hour fastball. You've got to be perfect with your location. First strikeout of the night for Hendricks, but it's right on the hands. Put him to sleep with soft stuff away and went inside with his power fastball.
Here's Bailey. Bailey takes outside for a ball. Bailey hit a fly ball to left. Bailey with an RBI opportunity here in the fourth. He's going to lift 1-2 left. And again, Ward is over. And he'll make the catch. No runs, a hit, a walk, 2 left. Bottom of the fourth coming up.
All right, time now for our Ultimate Performer, brought to you by your Bay Area BMW Centers. Logan Webb last night, 6 innings strong. No walks, 12 strikeouts, 105 pitches. He became the first pitcher in Giants' 142-year, 1-month history to get the loss while striking out 12 and walking none. That's a rough loss. That's the kind of history you really don't want to make.
That, over the last 20 years, is called getting caned in honor of the Giants' great right-hander, Matt Cain, who that happened to all the time.
All the time.
Rengifo had a base hit in the first. He will lead things off, and he takes a pitch wide, 1 ball and no strikes. There's a strike. He stays with it. Charging and flipping and 1 out.
He went way up the bat. That ball was not that far away from his thumbs when it made contact with the bat. That did not feel good.
Here's Trout. Trout struck out in the first. There he sees another breaking ball, then it's 0-1. Roop struck out the side in the first. He did give up a hit. Gave up a hit in the second, and then in the third struck out 2. Here it's 2-1 to Mike Trout. And it's deep. And it's gone. His first hit in the series goes way, way over the Angels bullpen in left field.
And that stayed hit a while. Remember, he struck out his first at bat against Roop on the curveball. And here he was sitting on it. Got it. Had a little height to it just around the knees. And he unloads. Short, quick, vicious hack.
Here's Soler, who takes one just wide at 95, and it's 0-1.
Just a strong front shoulder. Allows him to stay compact.
Staying away with the fastball. It's 2 balls and a strike. Soler struck out looking in the first. Bounces this one to deep third, and Chapman. The long throw is perfect.
Nobody plays a deeper third base than Matt Chapman. The only way you can do that is if you can come in on a ball quickly, and we think he's as good as there is in baseball coming in on the ball. But by being able to play deep, I mean, it increases his range, and he goes into the outfield to catch this ball. But it also helps if you have a cannon, and he does.
And past Wade is O'Hoppe with a base hit. First hit in the series for O'Hoppe, and that'll bring up Shonowell. Both teams now with 4 hits, and Shonowell picked up a single in the second. And now what's happened with Roop is he's fallen behind a little bit. It's 2-0.
Well, and this is where the development of the changeup and cutter is really going to help him, because it's going to give him other options away from the curveball. Right now, he knows his curveball is his big weapon, but the more you throw that pitch to a big league hitter, the more they can identify it early. If they can do that, they'll have better swings with it. But it takes a while to learn confidence in new pitches. This time last year, he was coming out of the pen. Now he's in the rotation.
Hit to left, right at Ramos, and that'll do it. A run on the home run by Trout. We've played 4. It's 3-1 Giants.
Well, we encourage you to head out to Oracle Park for Youth Baseball and Softball Day, Sunday, April 27th. The first 7,500 kids aged 14 and younger will receive a Patrick Bailey headband presented by Bank of America. Go to sfgiants.com/promotions. Hey, the gang's all here.
They are all here, and they got their colors on. This is one of the organizations where you look down in the stands, and if you see orange, it's not part of the home team's colors. First pitch swinging is Fitzgerald, and a pop-up. And then one pitch. 1 out. Shonowell puts it away, and here's the top of the order, and Mike Yastrzemski, who doubled, and he scored in the third. There's a Yaz fan. Yaz isn't waiting around as he fouls that one straight back.
Go Yaz. Yaz fans.
Mile high pop up. And it's Paris who puts it away. Adames, a walk and a single, a run scored, and an RBI. And here he's at the plate with 2 outs. .62 pitches for Kyle Hendricks. Broken bat, roller to third. Renfroe throws him out. Nice quick inning for Hendricks.
Well, the 2025 All-Star Teacher Award presented by Provident Credit Union. Well, it's here, and we need your help. Go to NBCSportsBayArea.com/AST to check out Tony Green, as well as all the other finalists, and vote right now.
Zach Neto hit into a double play in the second. Bunts this one, and it's going to roll foul.
That was one he was going to take all the way. Matt Chapman, he wasn't going to have a play no matter what.
So, no. Taking a slow walk back.
Yeah, he needs to pick the pace up on that slow walk. 0-2. Now he's going to get his timeout. Not in any hurry. Learned how to manage that clock.
Swing. Gonna miss. Now a word from Jack in the Box.
My Nashville hot popcorn chicken. So much deliciousness starting at $6.99.
Welcome to Jack in the Box.
One out. Here's Paris. Paris gets that breaking ball and a big swing and a miss. Comes back with a fastball that's down low. 8 hits in the game, 4 by each team. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Got him. Ooh.
Gets him with the fastball, 2-seam movement, just running hard in on the hands of Paris. They set an inside target, and this thing just explodes. That looks like a left-handed breaking ball. That's big-time movement. 7 strikeouts for Roop.
Adele foul down the left field line.
It didn't sound good. Another excellent fastball in on the hands. The guy with power.
One hopper. It's a ball and a strike.
It's a changeup. Easy take. Hate giving easy takes when you're ahead in the count. And I like that call from Patrick Bailey. He comes right back and calls it again. And he winds up throwing a perfect changeup. Get a big league hitter to swing and miss at anything you throw up there. That's a perfect pitch.
Wade coming down from first. And a 1-2-3. 5th inning. Inning number 6 coming up. Well, come out to the park next Saturday. It's a pregame ceremony honoring Brandon Crawford, his contributions to the club on and off the field. And the first 15,000 fans, they're going to receive a Brandon Crawford t-shirt presented by Super Duper Burgers. sfgiants.com/promotions. The new pitcher is Reed Detmers. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service, your trusted oil change, brake, and repair experts. Lefty to Jung-Hoo Lee, and a big swing and a miss. Or a foul, I beg your pardon. The helmet goes flying.
Detmers, 3-year veteran, just 25 years of age. 6'2", 210-pounder out of University of Louisville. Ouch. Detmers has good stuff. You'll see mid to high 90s fastballs, good curveball, slider, changeup combination, more curveballs than sliders. Jung-Hoo Lee fans.
Fouls this one back again. It's 1-2. And that pitch is wide. Two. High fly ball to left for Ward. And Ward puts it away.
Angels have 3 lefties in their bullpen. Pretty good chance if you're a left-handed hitter after the 5th inning, you're going to face the bullpen. You're going to see somebody from the left side. That's a luxury for a manager.
Chapman a home run and a single.
Yeah, he's a little disappointed that Kyle Hendricks is out of the game. Seeing him well tonight. Interesting pitch in a 2-0 count. Not afraid to throw that big curveball in a get-it-in situation. From that perspective, it was a good take from Chapman's point of view.
So he's on for the 3rd straight time.
Go back to the first inning with a runner on. Steps up against Hendricks, gets a real mistake to location up around the letters and pumps it out. And for Chapman, home run number 4 gave the Giants a quick 2-0 lead. That's how you take advantage of a mistake.
Ramos. It's pushed back. 0 for 2. Chapman in the 4th inning, after he singled, he ended up stealing second. And now we're going to have a visit. This is Barry Enright.
Well, likely Enright has seen something mechanically. So he's making a suggestion. You see a 4-pitch walk to Chapman and then fall behind 2-0. You're down by a couple of runs and it's starting to get into the latter part of the game. You do not want to create opportunity for free, and which is what Detmers is doing with his walks. There is nobody getting loose down in the Angels bullpen, so this is a long meeting. And he's given him a couple of suggestions. One thing you might say is just make sure you're keeping your eyes on your target and you don't watch the ball after you throw it. That's a real common mistake pitchers often will do. When you throw that ball, you keep your eyes on the target the whole way until that ball gets to the glove. Never take your eyes off it.
There's the strike.
So, problem solved.
Big chopper. Neto charging. His only play will be at first.
That was a do or die play. Ball came up on him and he had to swipe with the glove. He put it right in the sweet spot of the glove too. Nothing easy about that play. He's got to come in and then the ball comes up. Top spin ball. Whoop. No part of his body was behind that at all. It was all reach out, fully extended arm, put it right in the sweet spot. Nice play.
And a pickoff throw. And Chapman will get back. And a strike on the inside corner.
I've always believed that most pickoff plays are thrown to young middle infielders.
You might be right. Line drive. Wade can't catch a break. That'll end the inning.
All right, let's check out our upcoming schedule brought to you by Cache Creek Casino Resort. One more game here in Anaheim, and then the Giants head home to San Francisco for a 7-game homestand against the Brewers and the Rangers. So check it out. Remember to catch pregame live a half hour before every game.
So Roop to the top of the order in Taylor Ward, who's 0 for 2. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
That was pitch number 70. He's really in a good place in regards to pitch count. I want to be 75 or less after 5 innings, so very economical with his pitches.
Got him, and he knew it. 8 strikeouts.
And that backdoor two-seam fastball has been a good friend, both to lefties and to righties.
It's a good one.
Perfect. Nice frame job there from Patrick Bailey.
Rengifo is 1 for 2. Breaking ball for a strike.
The way that he has commanded the corners tonight with his stuff, Roop has been very impressive.
Breaking ball and almost hit that one off his foot. It's 0-2.
That's the one thing about Roop that impressed the Giants in the minor leagues. I mean, he had this curveball and it didn't get tired. I mean, he'd have it his whole outing, however deep he went pitch count wise. And he is able to throw it on both sides of the plate, and that's a rarity with a big breaking ball like that. I like that 2-pitch combination. He just missed with that inside corner front door 2-seamer.
To second. 2 down.
Go back to the first inning with Mike Trout's first at bat. Here's the 2-strike curveball that he threw, and he gets the strikeout. Then in the 4th inning, he comes up with that knowledge. He gets that curveball a little bit higher, and he proceeds to spank it out of the ballpark for his 7th home run of the year.
So he paints him in the outside corner, and it's 0-1. And he drives one again to left, and it's gone. And now it's a 1-run game.
Well, you don't win 3 MVPs if you don't know how to make adjustments when you're seeing a young pitcher for the first time. And we go back to your brother Glenn's scout report on Mike Trout. He thought that he was the best low ball hitter he's ever seen, and here's another testimony to that very thing. Inside outs, the fastball, quick stroke. He yanked it right out of here.
And Soler takes wide. Soler lifts this one to Ramos, and that'll end the inning. A run on the home run. We've completed 6. 3-2 Giants. Here's our game summary brought to you by Toyota. Kyle Hendricks against Landon Roop. Hendricks has always been tough on the Giants. Giants did score 3 times. 2 in the in the first on the 2-run home run by Chapman. Roop has been good. He's got 8 strikeouts. And he's been dinged twice by Mike Trout. It's Reed Detmers out for his second inning against Wilmer Flores, who hits a very high pop-up into center field. And it'll be Adell who puts it away. And here's Bailey.
Bailey hitting from the right side. He uses a different bat handle depending on which side he hits. This is a axe handle, bat handle. The other one he uses a puck knob.
All part of being a switch hitter.
I've always thought that they're very interesting. They are completely different hitters oftentimes from the right side as opposed to the left side. Traditionally, switch hitters are low ball hitters from the left side. They're high ball hitters from the right side.
Two balls and a strike. Bailey has hit 2 fly balls to left.
But I just don't think it's normal to see a guy have 2 different bat styles, completely different handles, completely different feels.
3-2. Got him. Xfinity delivers Wi-Fi built for streaming live sports with ultra low lag. Stream the biggest moments from the best seat in the house with Xfinity. First strikeout for Detmers. Here's Fitzgerald. And a quick 0-2. Fitzgerald will step out. He's bounced out and popped out.
Played a pole on the left side of the infield.
Got him. Oh, Hoppy will lead things off. All right, Laura, so it's a 1-run game, 3-2 Giants. Roop gets to go out to pitch the 7th. We'll see how long.
Well, pitch count is his friend. It's pitch number 82, and that pitch count is what enabled him to go back out there on the hill.
Oh, Hoppy
The
with a
stuff's still good.
pop up and a single. 1 ball and 1 strike. No swing. 2-1.
As Diaz, first base umpire, making that call. There you see Hayden Birdsong getting ready. Trying to go backdoor with that fastball, just missed.
Swing. Gonna miss. See a 3-1 breaking ball.
Well, and he knows if he gets if he issues
See
a
that?
walk or guy
You
gets.
see that?
Did he
Well,
walk
Hoppy
out
thought
thinking he was struck out? He thought that one fastball was a strike.
Now you can go to first. Jeez.
He's a catcher. You figured he'd
killing
know
me.
the count. Here's he going, oh, man, I can't believe the guy got me. Hey, yo, El Dude, you still have another strike, huh? That was an oddity.
Chopper to Wade. Wade's going to go to second. That's 1. And that's all they'll get.
That at bat with O'Hoppe, I mean, he could get fined in kangaroo court twice for the same at bat, not knowing the count.
I mean, I agree with you, Mike. If you're a left fielder, all right, maybe you get fined once, but you're a catcher?
Yeah.
Here's Neto. Neto hits a fly ball, center field. Two outs for Kyren Paris. Paris has struck out twice. And he jerks the first one foul. And this young guy could take a swing. Swing.
Yeah, he's not swinging for singles either.
No, he's not.
He's in launch angle heaven right now, thinking about left field. Completely made himself one-sided as to where he's trying to hit the ball.
1-2.
Good pitch, good take.
Yeah. One, if you're Roop, you're hoping that the hitter takes a good swing at it. Chop foul. We'll do it again.
You can see the location from Patrick Bailey. I mean, he really wanted that ball to start off on the inside part of the strike zone and then have its movement run off the plate in. Fish aren't biting. Birdsong is ready.
Got him. with the breaking ball to end the inning. He's got 9 strikeouts. Our play of the day presented by California Ford dealers. 38 years ago today in 1987, Matt Williams, what did he do? Well, he hit his first career home run. It was a solo shot off of Jeff Dedman of the Braves at Candlestick, tied the game in the bottom of the 7th. Giants went on to win the game 4-3. And now where's Matt Williams? Right there coaching third.
And he's still got a good home run trot. He takes that home run trot out to the third base coaching box every inning.
Had a nice little chat with Matt Williams today in the dugout.
He is the big money in all business.
He has with a double in the third, and right now his run scored is the difference in this game. There's Landon Root.
And he was fantastic tonight.
Out of play to make it 2-2.
Career highs in innings pitched and the 9 strikeout total. But really just outstanding command of everything. However, he was impressed tonight by Mike Trout. He hit 2 home runs off him.
As with a chopper to the second baseman, Paris. 1 out here in the 8th. And here's Willie Adames. Adames, a walk and a run scored in the first. An RBI single in the third. And then he rolled out to third in his third at bat. And he takes wide. Two and 0. Three and 0. There's Johnson, Ryan Johnson. So 3-1 to Willie Adames. Adames hammers one to left, but right there is Ward.
Keep hacking like that.
8 putouts in left field by Ward.
What was it, 9 last night in center field with Joe Adell?
Yep.
Angels, they've got a lot of fly ball strikeout guys.
Here's Jung-Hoo Lee, who rolls this one past Matt Chapman. Line drive, left field, base hit. And we'll see if Ron Washington lets the lefty face Chapman. He will not. So the Giants with their 5th hit. Ryan Johnson's going to be the new pitcher. He'll be a righty. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service. Your trusted oil change, brake, and repair experts, and we'll be back. Well, let's check out the T-Mobile coverage cam and who threw out the first pitch tonight here in Anaheim. Well, it was JT Snow, who started out his career here with the Angels. Very well liked. And certainly well loved in the Bay Area. JT Snow. JT Snow and Eric Young were only teammates for about a month, but they were teammates with the Giants.
Good friends for a long time now. Ryan Johnson, the new pitcher now for the Angels. Having a rough time getting started. 7.04 ERA. Johnson, a big guy, 6'6", 215-pounder. He's a rookie. A lot of sinkers, a lot of cutters.
Chapman's been on base 3 times, a home run, a single, and a walk. There's a strike.
You know, you don't often see guys 6'6" with herky-jerky style of delivery, but he's kind of that way. He really comes at you quick.
Lee back. Lee has got 3 steals on the year. He hasn't been caught. Maybe you see him go here 2-1. No. Chopper to third. Rengifo, the long throw, and they got him. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Giants with a 3-2 lead here in the bottom of the 8th when it's time for a change. Think Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service, your trusted oil change, brake, and repair experts.
11th game that Tyler Rogers has come into. He has been the setup man. 0.96 ERA. 8 strikeouts against a couple of walks. League hitting just a $156 off him.
It's Adele who swings and fouls this one, and it's 0-1. Strikeout and a pop-up, 0 for 2. A little low. The ball in the strike.
Never see much reaction to a close call when Tyler Rogers doesn't get it.
Chopper. Rogers stretches out.
Ball gets by Rogers. That's a base hit. Nice play.
Now a message from Clark Pest Control.
Discover the Clark difference, where exceptional customer service and responsiveness aren't just part of the job. With Clark, superior service is always guaranteed. Just say, Clark, we need you.
I agree with you. If it gets past Rogers, you got a leadoff single.
With speed.
Here's Ward. Ward is 0 for 3. There's a strike.
Hey, you watch Tyler Rogers, you just take him for granted. Throwing from the submarine style, it's hard enough just by itself, but to have command and to be able to work corners like he can do, I mean, that's really what has put him in the setup role in the 8th inning. And he can close games out. He's done it.
Swing. 2-2. And Hefo is on deck. Got him. Ward somehow at some point realized that that was a strike.
That's a sad walk going back to the dugout. 73 mile an hour right there at the base of the strike zone. I bet you could count the number of guys that like hitting off at Tyler Rogers on one hand in both leagues combined. That's how funky he is.
Swing, gonna miss. Hefo trying to tie it up. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, late on an 83 mile an hour fastball. Makes you step out and talk to yourself.
In on his hands, and it's now 1-2.
I mean, for hitters, every pitcher is a different puzzle, and then all of a sudden you face a guy that is a Rubik's Cube, and that's what Tyler Rogers is.
Hey, right back to where it came from, and that'll end the inning. We've reached the 9th. It's 3-2 Giants. Well, right after the game, it's Toyota Giants postgame live. Laura Britch on Estes. It's coming up right after the game. Here's Johnson to Ramos. Giants lead 3-2.
Delivery. I mean, it looks like he's trying to quick pitch the hitter every time.
Slowly hit to the second baseman, Paris. 1 out. It's an 0 for 4 for Ramos. And here's Wade.
Trying to get on the interstate. He's on the bingo card right now. 093. It's the loudest 093 in baseball history.
He's hit the ball hard twice tonight, and he's 0 for 2 with a walk. Drives this one to center field, but it's in the park. And here's Wilmer Flores. Wilmer 0 for 3. Rolled to short. Side retired. Giants with a 1-run lead. Trout will lead things off as we head to the bottom of the 9th.